2022 NFL Playoffs, Wild Card Weekend schedule and predictions. The NFL playoffs are here. Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks aren't in it and we're not used to that feeling over the past decade, but it's still postseason football and there are 13 more games left in the season for us to enjoy before it's time to head to the off-season. 6 playoff games, 5 regular season rematches, and 1 double-digit underdog. Let's do some predictions. All odds are courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook. Saturday, January 15th. The long playoff drought is about to end. Either the Raiders will win their first postseason game since the 2002 AFC Championship, or the Bengals will end the NFL's longest playoff drought at 31 years. There's no way the Raiders should be here. Turmoil surrounding the organization began with the firing of John Gruden, then the release of Henry Ruggs II for his fatal car crash, and their 5-2 start turned into a 6-7 record. Somehow, someway, they won their final 4 games by a combined 12 points, which is on brand given how many former Seahawks are on the team and coaching staff. Their -65-point differential is the worst of all of the season's playoff participants, and their biggest win all season was just 11 points. They had 4 overtime victories and Daniel Carlson was the game winner a whopping 5 times. Cincinnati blew out the Raiders 32-13 in Vegas back in November, but it's a deceptive-looking blowout. The Bengals were up just 16-13 with about 6 minutes to go before a late explosion of points put the game out of reach. Joe Burrow threw for just 148 yards on 20 completions, but Joe Mixon rushed for over 100 yards and the Raiders' offense didn't crack 300 total yards of offense. While I'll be rooting for KJ Wright and Quinton Jefferson to have stellar performances, the Raiders really can't keep this up forever. Cincinnati's offensive line is a liability, which makes this matchup a bit tricky, but the Raiders' defense as a whole has struggled and I expect Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase to send the Raiders home. New England Patriots. It's 1-1 and the road team has won both. In Buffalo, the Patriots refused to throw the ball and won thanks to a defense that shut down the Bills' offense. At Foxborough, Josh Allen destroyed a very good Patriots defense and the Bills never punted, while Mac Jones struggled. No rookie quarterback since Russell Wilson has won a playoff start, so Mac has a chance to end the rookie drought. With temperatures in the single digits, it seems logical that Bill will once again establish the ever-losing shit out of the run. Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson are a formidable 1-2 punch and Buffalo's run defense is not as good as its otherwise elite pass coverage. I think this matchup boils down to whether or not the Pats have anything for Josh Allen. Bill Belichick is a master tactician and I can't imagine that he'll let Allen torch him twice, but what's the solution? Keeping Allen in the pocket is not that easy, and Stephon Diggs seems to have J.C. Jackson's number on the field. This sounds simplistic, but whichever team can build any sort of a lead is going to win. New England hasn't played well from behind, and Buffalo has no wins in games decided by one possession. If the Patriots get the early lead, they'll be as inclined to run it as they were back in the first Buffalo game. If the Bills get the lead and force Mac Jones to win it with his arm, it's theirs to lose. For some reason I suspect we're going to see some crucial Josh Allen turnovers, and Belichick is going to get a playoff win in year 2 of his post-Tom Brady rebuild. Sunday, January 16th.